reason why you could never have done that to Jay-Z is that Jay-Z did what most successful people end up doing who go from the bottom to the top and stay at the top and then usually break through this. Us as black people, we talk about this, almost this, you can't get through this proverbial, ceiling, right? Where they're like, no, they'll keep you down here, but they won't let you into the real room, right? Like, Pac has alluded to, like, this is always a talking point, right? Where it's like, yeah, you'll be the guy with the shiny chains, but you'll never really be one of them. Who's one of them? The owners who own all the shit. The people who own these record labels, the people who own these streaming services, the people who own these, these ticket and touring companies. Jay-Z has done that. But not only because of his, no matter how much I've said that, he's definitely sometimes co-opted culture, or sometimes, just like, he's a businessman. He's a phenomenal businessman. No matter if you claim he, finesse the culture to rock with him or support his ventures, his business moves usually work. But not only that, is that Jay-Z laid a trail of other people who he put in positions. And Nicki Minaj knows this, and the majority of the industry knows this. Jay-Z has left people in positions along the way that, don't you realize Jay-Z don't got to respond to nothing? If you critique Jay-Z, there's like 10 niggas that jump out the window that instantly start backing him up. And if you look at it, they're not just doing it just because of no reason. They usually have some type of financial incentive or some type of tie. They might be managed by Roc Nation. They might be an executive or have some type of venture with him outside here. He might have gave them their first job as an A&R. He might have gave them their first job as a VP of A&R or a VP of this. And in Jay's wake of becoming who he is, there's a ton of those people. Now, it's within music, but also outside of music. Because Jay is not only doing business in music. Clearly, he's doing business with the NFL. Clearly, he's doing business with Square. Clearly, he's doing business with the spirits, like when it comes to like vodka or vodka and cognac and all that. He's a very influential guy. The guy actually had Roc Nation doing sports. The guy is so close. He's done everything. So what Nicki Minaj is alluding to here is that she's feeling, and by the way, we're going to get to Dame Dash making this accusation too. She's feeling that this interception that she's watching Stephen A. Smith do is the product of maybe some association that would benefit Stephen A. Smith. And I don't know about Stephen A. Smith, all of his ventures, this and third. I don't know if he has any association with Jay, but if you listen to his diatribe while he was speaking earlier, he consistently said, Jay's my boy. Jay's my boy. And I don't know Stephen A. Smith to just have friends that have no business incentives. We should all know that. Shit, he worked with Skip Bayless for 15 years or whatever long it was. And then he said, me and him were just partners. Like, he didn't say that's my friend. So when he's saying that Jay-Z is his friend, we have to imagine that there's more. So what Nicki Minaj is basically saying here is, oh, okay, this dude's only coming off his knees to turn around back to that sub, basically saying, hey, we don't care. Well, she's copying like one of his sayings, right? And then saying, if I say more, it's going to be your fault. Basically saying, your defense of him is only going to keep encouraging me to keep going, right? So Stephen A says that,